and Sean, little baby Emma. Today we're going to be doing, well, two videos, right? And the first one we're doing now is what, Ben?
Sorry. Top 10 plus honorable mentions of like horror movies that we want to watch.
Oh, so ones we haven't seen before.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Are you first or am I first?
You can
Are we
go
different?
first
Oh,
today.
wow, yelling. Okay, so there are no particular order. It's just ones I want to see. Isn't like I want to see ones more than other ones.
Mm-hmm.
But the first one I could think of is Abigail.
Me out. I'm scared.
Cut the shit. You're really good at pretending to be a little girl.
Thanks.
That vampire one with the little girl who's like in a ballerina costume or whatever, and she's a vampire in a cage. That looks really interesting, and yeah, I definitely want to see it. I think it looks scary, kind of scary, but I think it'd be interesting and cool. Definitely to see that one.
Okay, my honorable mentions first. So I only have one in my honorable mention. The only reason why I have this in my honorable mention and on the list is I know I can't see it until I'm older. It's a scary movie.
I'm in the house. Do you know where I am?
You're behind the couch. I can see your feet.
What? Oh.
The only reason why I want to watch it is just because I know there's like scream funny parts in it. So yeah.
Okay, so I'll go. My honorable mention is going to be Dr. Sleep. Which is the sequel to the I was going to say The Exorcist, to The Shining. It does look really interesting. Plus Obi-Wan Kenobi's in it, and he's awesome. But I really didn't think it obviously didn't need a sequel to The Shining. So I don't know how closely knit it is to The Shining and how much of a different movie it is. So it's kind of, I do want to see it, but of everything on here is kind of my least that I wanted to see.
Okay. So my number 10 is Carrie.
If you have a taste for terror, you have a date with Carrie.
The original. All of these are like the originals. None of them are like the remakes or anything. So I don't know. It's just like it looks interesting, and I don't know. It's just like it looks like an interesting movie and stuff.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's different. Okay, so my next one's like a series of movies, and this is all Jordan Peele's movies, like Us, Get Out, Nope.
Sink into the floor.
Wait.
Sink.
What are you people?
It's us.
Yeah, nah.
Those ones, I've never seen them. I've heard great things about them, but I've also heard they're, kind of got not as good, worse as they went on. But everybody was really clamoring about how good the movies were when they first came out. So I never had a chance to watch them. So that's definitely something I'd like to see for myself.
Nice. Okay, next I have Annabelle.
Go!
I like your dolls.
So if y'all know that when I was little, I did not like Annabelle. I thought she was very creepy and stuff. But now I'm like less scared of her and stuff. So I feel like I'm like ready to watch it just to see how I would react to it. Just because seeing like a picture and like watching the full movie is like different because like
Oh yeah.
yeah. So I would see how I would react.
Well, I
to
didn't. I never seen it. It's not on my list though because it's not something I care. Well, sure, I want to see it. Yeah, but is it one of the ones I want to watch the most? No, but yeah, I've never seen it either. So
Okay.
maybe we can watch it together.
Mhm.
I don't know. Okay, so my next one is Mithrigan or Megan or Megan.
It's Megan.
Hi, Megan. I'm Katie.
It's nice to meet you, Katie. Do you want to hang out? Okay.
I'm
It
sorry.
sucks so bad. I've seen it.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Still want to expect. I've heard it's not that good, but I've also heard it was good too. You know how people, everything's good, everything's bad. But even if I hear something's bad, I kind of want to experience myself just to kind of make my own opinion about it. Because when it first came out, like looking at the previews, it looked really interesting, and I thought it was very unique and everything like that. Sure, we've had ones where like you have a buddy robot thing or whatever that turns, or like Chucky, something
Chucky,
like that. Yeah, kind of to that effect, but it's a little bit different, I think. So I still want to see it. So
Yeah, well, yeah, because funny story, like I was like watching it and stuff, but like I can tell when I'm not gonna like a movie from like the first movie that I don't want to watch the rest of it.
just leave pup.
Just
I was excited. You can tell sometimes, but you can't always do that because sometimes beginnings just aren't that good, and the movie gets really good.
no, but I was like watching it throughout. I didn't even finish it because I was really bored and I hated it. I didn't even get to the little dance scene, which would probably be the best scene. But okay, next I have The Conjuring.
There's something horrible happening in my house.
Yeah, because I know Annabelle's in it, and then I think like the next one has.
That's
like,
right.
the nun in
That's
it.
where she's from. Yeah. Okay.
So.
Conjuring.
Yeah.
You mean the Conjuring, like the whole series? Because there's quite a few of them.
I guess yeah, but like the only reason I would be interested in it is just because I know like Annabelle's in it and like the nun's in it, just to see how I would react to that.
I think we
too.
can watch. I think you can watch that.
Yeah.
Something we should. That should be the next one we watch. Then Conjuring.
Okay. So
Like-
yeah.
Okay. Good. All right.
Yep.
Next one is. What came out first? So it's like a trilogy of. It's called X, Pearl, and Maxine.
Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah.
Maxine?
Nothing.
My employer is a very powerful man. Fast. Ain't finished with you. He's gonna keep knocking at your door.
Tragically, another victim of the Night Stalker.
They look really good.
I've heard of
weird but good. Like it just, I don't know. It seems like a unique movie, and I've heard good things about it. So I'd like to watch them, but I might wait till the Maxine comes out or whatever. Then I can just watch all three in a row. I think that would be really cool. So that's definitely one of the ones I'm most interested in seeing.
Yeah. Okay, next. If I do watch this, I would probably play pranks on my mom. The Blair Witch Project.
Video.
Because we're making a documentary.
Not about us getting lost. We're making a documentary about a witch.
I don't.
Lost? Admit that first.
No, I know we're not lost.
You're all over the place.
So how do we know it was people?
Well, even if it wasn't, I'm not gonna play.
Just because I know she hates it. So if I did it, then I could pull little pranks on her with stuff, and that's fun. So.
I'll tell you right now, you'll be bored.
Oh.
100%.
Well.
You can try it, but I'm
watch
telling
it.
you, I know right now you'll be bored with it. I know how you are with movies, and there's not much going on for 99% of the movie.
Oh.
It's more of a creepy factor thing, which you guys aren't really into anymore, so there has to be something happening constantly. So we can still try to watch it. I have you want to watch it on VHS? VCR?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my next one is Midsommar.
What's happening?
I don't know why you invited us.
That's why you look so guilty right now, because you know.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, it looked really good. I've heard good and bad things about it, but once again, I just want to see it for myself. I think it's definitely an interesting concept, unique, so that makes it more, wanting to watch because there's nothing really like it. Like cult stuff and stuff like that. I think that stuff's kind of really interesting. So, Midsommar.
Oh, I just realized there's another one I want to watch, but I forgot to put it on the list. I'll say it at the end.
It's okay, yeah.
Next I have Prom Night.
Callie, it's been a long time. Tonight, it's my turn.
Because I know, like, Jamie Lee Curtis
She
is in
is.
that.
Yeah, I've seen it.
And, yeah, it looks interesting. And, like, the reason why I would probably want to watch it is just I know, like, Scream, it says it a couple times. So, like, I would, like, know, like, what they're talking about and stuff. And also, like, Jamie Lee Curtis is in it.
Yeah,
so.
probably it's one of the original, like, slasher movies. So, like, Halloween came out, and then Jamie Lee was in a couple of different movies. She was in that, Terror Train, different ones that she was in, she kind of grew as a state in the mainstay of horror and stuff like that for her, because she's a draw. Obviously, people want to go see it just because she's in it.
Yeah.
The problem is it's good. It's a good movie. Is it? Strange. Next, I have Scanners. It's an older movie. I think it's from like the 80s, where it's like these people who have like these like mental powers or whatever, and they like kill people and stuff like that. Yeah, so it's an older one, but I've heard really good things about it. Remember in Wayne's World, he's like, you ever seen that scene in Scanners where that dude's head blew up?
You ever see that scene in Scanners when that dude's head blew up?
Oh,
when Garth is by himself and freaking out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it I've always wanted to watch it. I've never come around to it.
Okay. Next this is like the original one, because I've known like they made like some remakes and like trilogies, I guess, and stuff like that. It's Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
What happened was true.
It just always seems interesting to me, because like I know like Leatherface and stuff, and yeah, it's probably like, yeah, like it just seems interesting and stuff. So yeah.
It's good. It's a big misconception about the movie. Most people, even people that have watched it, but it's like the bloodiest movie ever. You barely see anything in it. It's amazing. I think it's just the fear and a scare kind of makes it worse than what it actually is, and people remember it as that. But it's a real good movie. You might be a little bit bored with it too because it's older, but yeah, it's good. And some of the sequels are good. The second one's okay. Third one's okay. Next Generation is kind of weird, and then like the newest ones, I haven't watched like the newest ones, but yeah, they keep pushing them. My next one is it's a series again. Is The Strangers. I think there's a Strangers and then the Strangers Pray at Night or whatever. It looks really cool because I like, like their costume slashers or whatever. Not slashers, or home invaders, but like the baghead guy and like the doll face girl, and then there's another girl. But yeah, that looks interesting as well. So that's something I've never gotten around to watch. I think I have them on my external already. I've never watched them. Okay. But I think they would be really cool.
Yeah. Okay. This one, I'm not sure if it's really like a horror movie. It's like kind of like maybe like kind of like a thriller, kind of, I guess, but it's like still kind of scary. It's like The Craft.
Girls, watch out for those weirdos.
We are the weirdos, mister.
The Craft. What?
It has horror elements. I wouldn't call it a horror movie,
Well,
but
I know, but it's like
Craft's a good movie. I like it.
Yeah, because like.
Really? Is it because Skeet Ulrich's in it?
Also, it just looks interesting, and then I know like what's her name?
Neve Campbell.
No, I know she's in it, but it's the other girl that plays like Dorothy in when she was little.
Oh, Fairuza Balk.
Yeah,
she's good. I like her. So. She's a good actress.
Yeah.
Yeah, Craft's it's a good movie. I like it. I think you would like it. I think you would enjoy it. My next one is The Black Phone.
doesn't work. Not since I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
With Ethan Hawke, great actor anyway. When when Grievous came out, I was like, this is gonna look so awesome, and then I heard people really didn't like it, but don't care. Once again, I want to see it still. I think Ethan Hawke's a great character. The mask that he wears is like really creepy.
Yeah.
And I think the concept is really interesting too. Like kidnaps people and they're in a basement and there's like a phone down there, but it's a dead phone.
Yep.
But they don't know if it's real or not. It seems like a really interesting movie.
Yeah.
Regardless of what everybody says, I'd like to still watch it.
Okay. So the next one, if I do watch this like eventually later, I would just like probably want to watch the first one, and then maybe when I'm a little older, I'll watch the rest. It's Friday the 13th.
There's a legend round here. A killer buried, but not dead. A curse on Crystal Lake. A death curse. Jason Voorhees' curse. They say he died as a boy, but he keeps coming back. Few have seen him and lived. Some have even tried to stop him. No one can.
Just because obviously it looks interesting, and then like I would at least like know like how Jason, or no, not the first one, his mom is in the
at least
first
you know
one.
that. That's good.
Yeah. So yeah, it has always looked interesting. So
yeah, it is. First one's pretty tame compared to where everything is now, but it kind of spawned out of Halloween and then went from there, and then Halloween 2 kind of based off Friday the 13th. Because it kind of got bloodier and stuff like that, so they kind of worked off each other. But it's a good series. Everyone good? No. But do I enjoy everyone? Yeah, I can enjoy all of them. They're all unique and fun in their own way. So to learn to like stuff about them. My next one, I've seen the first one, but it was a long time ago, and there's more of them. Is VHS.
Okay, here's the deal. We gotta break into this house, and all we have to do is steal this one VHS tape.
Which one is it?
I don't know, man. Let's just look at these. Okay.
It's like a found footage thing.
I was about to say, what?
Yes, it's found footage. It's kind of like Paranormal Activity and stuff like that. But it's not just a complete movie. It's like they find different VHS tapes and they watch them, and it's different.
Like The Ring. Sorry.
No, it's not like The Ring.
Well,
at
it's
all.
like you were watching it. Okay, whatever.
No, but they're watching it, and they're watching actual like movies within the movie, and it's different. It's like trick or treat kind of. It's different, different movies within the movie. Jesus, I can't think of it, but there's different ones. It's like 1990, 84, something like that, whatever. But I thought the first one was a long time ago, so I kind of like to revisit that and then watch the other ones as well.
All right. Next is it's like the Friday the 13th, but Nightmare on Elm Street.
When I was alive, I might have been a little naughty, but after they killed me, I became something much, much worse. The stuff nightmares are made of. The children still feared me, and their fear gave me the power to invade their dreams. And that's when the fun really began. Until they figured out a way to forget about me, to erase me completely. Being dead wasn't a problem, but being forgotten, now that's a bitch.
Because it would be cool because I know like Johnny Depp's in the first one, so that's cool to watch him again, and it would just be cool to see Freddy Krueger, what he does and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think you would enjoy those movies. Even the goofy ones are fun to watch, are still enjoyable. So I definitely think you would like those ones. Okay, just order nail clippers for you. Oh, my last one. This is kind of the one, to be honest, like I probably want to see the most, and it's the Terrifier trilogy.
You saw us getting into it earlier.
Hey, handsome!
Cut it out.
My friend wants your number.
Kill you.
Guy from the costume shop.
Sir, what are you doing?
It wasn't me. He was covered in blood on his shirt and his hands when he got here.
I'm telling you it was him, Ellie.
With Arthur Clown. I remember, what was he in? He was like a...
He was in, because I've seen like...
All Hallows Eve.
Yeah.
Please! The killer's out here! He's following me!
Who's following you?
He's a man. He's in a clown costume.
He was like a snippet in that or whatever, and it kind of based off that. But I heard it's just really disgusting. I mean, I'm not really like disgusting. Buddy isn't like my favorite thing, but it'll still be interesting. And I heard they're really good, so I want to see them. And I think he's an interesting character. Definitely.
They're making a third one.
That's what I'm saying. The trilogy, the Terrifier trilogy. So I think also I might wait for that to come out, and then I'll watch all three of them kind of together. But yeah, it looks really cool. I hear great things about it, and he's a really interesting looking character, clown
yeah,
character.
He's very. Definitely, if you don't like clowns, probably don't watch that. Cause
yeah, but he's not like a normal clown. He's like a mime. You know what I mean? He's not like the normal. He's not like a red nose. He's a white face with black dye. He's just like a mime. It's silent stuff like that. But yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah. Okay. And my last one is I Know What You Did Last Summer.
He was gutted with a hook.
What's wrong with you? What Oh my god.
You think he's dead?
We can't just leave him here.
Oh, tell me, little Miss Prelaw, what's the charge for manslaughter? We make a pact. Right here and now we take this to our grave.
I was wondering if you thought about it. Yeah, it's Scream-esque.
Yeah. Because it looks interesting, and I think that movie you brought down one time where they had snippets of horror movies.
Trick or Treat?
No, not Trick or Treat. The little
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Boogeyman.
Yeah.
Compilation.
I think
Coming this fall on DVD and video. Boogeyman, the ultimate killer compilation. The best of Freddy, Jason, Chucky, Michael Myers, Pinhead, Leatherface, and more. Get ready to face them all together for the first time. In the most insane collection of inhuman, grotesque, demonic, psychotic monsters ever to appear on film. Boogeyman, own the madness.
it had a little bit of that
did.
in it,
Yes, it
and
did.
it looked very interesting.
Yeah,
so
that was the Buffy the Vampire scene.
Yeah,
I Know What You Did Last Summer is good. Especially when it first came out, it was different and unique. It's based off a book, where they changed things up in it or whatever. But it's good. I haven't seen the other ones, but I heard they're terrible, or they get progressively worse or whatever. So
yeah,
that's all.
Well, the other one I said, I was thinking about earlier, that's probably not a horror movie, so it's fine.
What is it?
The Quiet Place.
I'm just saying that you can't be sure that it wasn't you.
That's ridiculous. Of course it wasn't me.
Marijuana is a memory loss drug, so maybe you just don't remember.
I would remember.
Well, how could you if it just erased your memory?
That's not how it works.
Now, how do you know how it works?
Knock it off. Okay, I'm interviewing you.
No, you said that I'd be conducting the interview when I walked in here. Now, exactly how much pot did you smoke?
I saw that too. It's considered. See, some people, it's weird. Like when horror movies are really good, like Silence of the Lambs, and it wins like awards and stuff like that, then they'll call them thrillers because they don't like horror movies to be good and popular. There's monsters attacking. That sounds like a horror movie to me. So yeah. I've heard good things about that one too. It's not really interesting me too much. I'm surprised you didn't say Trick or Treat. You don't want to see Trick or Treat?
Yeah. It's not one of the ones I really want to watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, no big deal.
Yeah.
But I think I Know What You Did Last Summer. We can definitely do that. What did you say? Conjuring,
Mhm.
and then you didn't say Insidious, but
No.
we can watch.
Yeah.
Okay, I know we did
That's
last
not
summer.
that interesting.
I know we did last summer in The Conjuring. I think we can definitely watch those.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was cool. Of them, which one do you want to watch the most?
I know what you did last summer. That's
Really?
why it was like the first.
Oh, okay.
So,
Just
yeah.
one there. Cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay, we'll definitely watch that then.
And it's very funny. I like the ones I put down are like old in like the 90s and 80s or something like that, and yours are like the new ones that came
Yeah,
out. So
well,
it's
that's
funny.
because I love horror movies, but I haven't watched as many. Since you've been born, I haven't watched as many horror movies because it's hard when you have a baby and you have a kid in the house to watch movies, like that.
Yeah.
And it sucks because there's so much more access to them now because of streaming and everything like that. You can find interesting things on there. I just haven't had the time or the I can't think of the word, but interest. I guess, to watch them because I'm kind of like at night. I usually just work on other things or whatever, or I just watch YouTube, which I haven't really done that much either now. So I go through like phases of things. Like last night I watched 2 horror movies, or 2 comedy movies, sorry, and they were funny, so it was something to do.
Yeah.
Go for it. But yeah, that was cool. That was good. That was fun.
Mhm.
I had that.
Yeah.
I had a good time, and it made me rethink things I want to watch. So I might end up watching them now shortly, and
Yeah.
then things you want to see too, which will be good. So, anything else?
No.
Oh, fudge. Okay. Well, that's all we have for this one. I had a good time, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yep.